So anti-ICE demonstrations continued across the country overnight. In Seattle, things got tense as fireworks and rocks were thrown at police. Demonstrators in Indianapolis gathered outside the NBA Finals game, and officials say Marines will be deployed to LA before the end of the week.
Now, closer to home, we watched as protesters took to the streets in San Antonio. National Guard troops are on standby there as we speak.
So Governor Greg Abbott says they will use every tool to help law enforcement maintain order. Natalie Haddad joins us from the newsroom. And Natalie, so far protests in Texas have been fairly calm, especially compared to other cities.
Right, especially compared to other cities. Now, in the streets of San Antonio, a strong law enforcement presence was hard to miss. Police units, DPS troopers, and even members of the Texas National Guard lined the area. But according to our sister station, KENS 5, their approach was largely hands-off. Despite a few minor confrontations, the overall tone of the night remained pretty calm. Now, several hundred demonstrators gathered near the Alamo Wednesday evening to protest federal immigration policies and the escalating crackdown across the U.S. It's part of a nationwide surge of anti-ICE rallies. Ahead of the event, San Antonio's mayor expressed frustration, saying Governor Greg Abbott deployed the Texas National Guard to the city without giving him advance notice. He urged San Antonians to keep their demonstrations peaceful, while the governor sent a reminder that, quote, Texas is a law and order state.
I empathize with the serious fatigue that this federal administration is causing within our community, but I will reinforce the chief's call to remain peaceful should you choose to demonstrate this weekend.
There is freedom of speech. However, if in your protest you damage somebody's property or you harm an individual, that's violating the law and you will be arrested for it.
Like we saw earlier, similar scenes played out in Dallas earlier this week. On Monday night, protesters rallied near the Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge. Things remained peaceful until nightfall when some participants threw water bottles and other debris at officers. In response, police deployed pepper spray balls and one person was arrested and charged. Now, this won't be the last of the rallies we see. More demonstrations are expected across Texas this week, including what's being called a, quote, No Kings rally. That's planned for Saturday in Dallas, San Antonio, Austin, Houston, and other major cities nationwide. Mark?